Just look at this, people. Hello people, this is Moscarblog, and today finally in front of me is the brand new Audi RsQ8 Performance, the facelift. And this thing is way more than a facelift. It now packs 640 horsepower and 850 Newton meters of torque, making it the strongest combustion engine Audi have ever built. And in today's video, finally, I will get to review it for you. And we also got some nice clips in Austria, because I took this car from the airport in Munich to Austria, where I've reviewed the Audi Q6 e-tron concept. So stay tuned for this review. We will show you the exterior, the interior. It feels super nice, and take this thing out for a drive. So people, first of all, Audi have changed the complete front design. We have got this new grille here, which looks absolutely phenomenal in my opinion. And now optional was carbon fiber. On this one, it's the matte carbon fiber, reminding me of cars like the RsQ8 Performance. It looks completely identical. It's most likely the same carbon fiber used, and the whole grille and the splitter is out of this matte carbon fiber. Also a little lash here, a little sledge, and also matte carbon fiber, and these brand new lights, which have 5 new designs you can change. You know it. The color is chili red. This is their launch color. I think it matches perfectly with the carbon ceramic brake and the brand new interior they have for this vehicle. And you will see that in a second, that this spec, despite it being red, is actually quite cool. This thing here costs 155,000 euros starting, and my car here is 196,000 euro, which makes it a bit expensive. But I will tell you in my driving part why it is actually acceptable of a price. Look at these 23-inch performance wheels. These wheels not just look phenomenal, they also work wonders, because they weigh less. More than 5 kilo per wheel is saved, making this car turn way better and drive way better. Pirelli P0 tires on this one, 295 at the front, 295 also on the rear, so massive tires. A beautiful wheel arch, absolutely amazing shape. Matte carbon fiber also here on the mirror caps. Also looks super good, gives this car a great touch, a great accent. And if you step some steps back and take a look at it from the side here, you can see what kind of a monster this actually is, even though it's at its lowest setting of the suspension, making it look smaller. But with the other settings, it looks like a big, massive SUV. I'm absolutely not missing the RS badge at the front on this car. I don't know why. Maybe we just got used to it. It could have the logo, but I mean, the whole thing just screams RS. So you definitely can tell it's an RS. I mean, just that carbon ceramic brake, which is so insanely massive, but because this car is so big, these are 23-inch wheels, just for reference, they don't look that big, but on an RS6, RS7, they look so massive. So people, moving on to the back of this phenomenal Audi RsQ8 Performance, just look at these new rear lights. They give this car a way more modern look than the pre-facelift did. We also got that new diffuser with a little Formula 1 light here. That's Audi's new RS design language. Looks also pretty good. Under the lights we have these little lashes here. Looks like an air extraction, like a vent. That's also on the Lamborghini Urus. So you get what I mean. This car looks phenomenal. They didn't spare matte carbon fiber also on the rear here. As you can see, this whole panel is matte carbon fiber. Brand new Audi RsQ8 badge here, and also down here is matte carbon fiber. As you can see, that's our new diffuser, looking phenomenal from the rear. And what's also not missing is a big boot. 605 liters of boot space in this vehicle. If we open it up, you can see 605 liters are awaiting. And if you fold down the seats, you can pack the whole IKEA in here, which is also absolutely amazing. Let's check out the interior of this vehicle before we take it out for a drive. Let's go. So people, moving on to the back of the Audi RsQ8 Performance, and this is what I mean about this car. Look at it, we have a sunshade here and privacy tinted glassing, frameless windows of course. The absolute phenomenal Napa leather here, I absolutely love when car manufacturers put high quality materials in here. The rest is completely covered in Alcantara with red stitches, phenomenal quality. Ashtray here, control for both of the rear windows, Bang & Olufsen sound system. And now look at this, the new red perforated seats, and this is what I mean with it's matching perfectly to the exterior with the red brakes. This car has got everything you want. So as you can see, you can actually move it and giving you more space, or if you want to load more in the back. So now we have so much space in here, and let's check it out. The rear seats also got the honeycomb design, black on red, of the seat belt, RS stitching here. It just looks really luxurious in here. And also leather on the seat of our front seat. Also on our front seat there's still leather here with stitching, which also looks super good. And let's take a seat at the back. So people, the knee space I have right now is absolutely criminal. It's like in an S-Class Audi A8. It's so good. So much space for my knees, so much space for my head as well. The leather I've mentioned, the Alcantara here also with a climate vent. And of course we have our own climate zone here at the back where we can control everything individually, from temperature to the vents. Everything is controlled through here. And of course we also have heated seats at the back. So a luxurious interior like it needs to be. Alcantara here on the armrest. Alcantara also here at the front. You can also get this one out and put it in. The leather I've mentioned, the sunshade, the ambient lighting. Sitting in the back here is like in a luxury sedan, which is so good. So much space. You can also fit 3 adults in here without a problem, and it looks phenomenal. Let's go to the front. So people, at the front, same story. The beautiful Napa leather. It feels like touching a super expensive bag. Also the Alcantara here, window controls for everything you can imagine. Memory seats, of course, and these are our seats. The RS floor mat here with the red RS. Those are our superb looking RS sports seats with the RS stitched in here. The red honeycomb design, so the black on red, the perforations. Just look at this interior, it looks super good despite it being out for so long. These black and red seats just give it that final touch. Let's jump inside. So people, you are sitting inside here like a true king. We have massaging seats, heated and ventilated seats, of course, down here. When we press this per touch, we activate them. The climate zone, we know this is the same interior like the pre-facelift Q8, but Audi have improved the rest of the car so perfectly, and I absolutely love these new seats and the new interior design. So it feels like a newish car. Of course, we've got this new gauge cluster, the rev counter. I absolutely love it. I prefer it over the normal one. We also have the runway, for example, as you can see here, but I absolutely love the rev counter. We will keep it. Alcantara steering wheel here looks good, feels super nice with everything you can imagine. Of course, this is our assistant, our driving assistant. And the leather quality here, also everywhere on the dash, it's suiting for that price. We've got the piano everywhere. A lot of people don't like it, but I think it looks good. It just scratches too fast. They need to put like a protection on it and then it would be perfect. Our RS monitors for the temperatures, and the rest is basically like you know it. Navigation, etc, etc, etc. So people, let's take out the beautiful Audi RsQ8 Performance for a drive and see how it performs. So people, let's now take out the Audi RsQ8 Performance for a drive, and let's start it up a little bit louder, put it into the RS1 mode, open up the window, listen to this. Wow, that was louder than usual. Wow, that was crazy. I'm gonna try that again. That one was actually crazy. Now it didn't do it, but that first one was like an old AMG, honestly, even louder. So people, the first thing you instantly notice when sitting in this car is of course that you are driving a big boat, but yet the car makes you feel like you are driving a smaller car, which is crazy. They do it with the steering feel, etc. It feels agile, it feels small, but you know, you have a feeling, you have a sense that you're moving a big boat around here. Around 2.3 tons, big SUV, platform brother of the Urus and the Cayenne, but it is the fastest one on the Nürburgring, this one. This Audi RsQ8 Performance Facelift with 640 horsepower managed to beat the time of the Cayenne Turbo GT with like 3 seconds. It was 3 seconds faster on the Nürburgring than the Cayenne Turbo GT, which was the untouchable king. So that's really crazy, and you feel it in this car. You feel that this thing just wants to go and go and go. What's also quite nice in here is the feel of the luxury class. Of course, we have the piano black and the same console like basically A6 and stuff Audi used to have, like in the Audi A6, Audi A7. but the materials in here are way, way better. Everything you touch, feel or see is either Napa leather or Alcantara. Here on the roof liner, on the steering wheel, here's the Napa leather, sitting on beautiful leather seats with red perforations. So quality wise, absolute 10 out of 10 in here. Really nice. Strongest Audi combustion engine ever built. And also the sound. Audi, I don't know how they did it. This thing sounds, as you've heard on the startup, like an absolute supercar. Like really, like a Euros, like a Cayenne with a Turbo GT without OPF. It's way louder than the first Audi RsQ8, which is insane if you ask me. Listen to these pops and bangs. Also, the suspension does a great job. In dynamic, it's way stiffer than in the normal mode, and in the normal mode, it is super comfortable, despite us having these 23-inch performance wheels. And are you listening to those pops? I really hope you can hear them, because this thing sounds absolutely insane, ladies and gentlemen. Even got the upshift pops now, and literally everything that was missing is now in here. Please listen to that. I put a camera there so you can listen. It just keeps popping and popping. Also, I've done an Autobahn video with this car where I've reached the top speed of 305 kilometers per hour in a big, massive luxury SUV. Just that you know, this is a higher top speed than an M4 competition in a big, fat SUV like that. And honestly, the speed was feeling completely normal in the Audi RsQ8 Performance. It was not feeling like it's having a tough time driving 305. It was really just doing it normal and being completely stable at this speed. Oh, did you hear that pop? I hope you heard that pop and bang, which literally proves how crazy and insane this car has become sound-wise. Like, this is not your average V8 sound in 2025. Like, these cars became so silent, and this car here has just became louder and louder and louder. It's also louder than the RS6 or 7 in my opinion. So how does this car compare to its competitors? If it does have any, like, I'm not gonna compare it to the Cayenne because you literally saw that it beat the Cayenne Turbo GT, which makes it. But comparing it to something like the GLE 63 or the X5M, honestly, I like this one here a lot more, I think, than both of these cars. And let's just do a launch control with it to see how crazy it actually goes. Let's see if we can even measure the 0 to 100 here. Let's go. Foot on the brake, foot on the gas. Let's go. Oh! It was struggling for grip. This thing, you have to realize this thing is struggling for grip on a summer day with all-wheel drive as an SUV. That's how much power it has. The in-house measurement was 3.6, but that's because it struggled for grip. This car can do it even faster, and even that number is completely insane for an SUV without any hybrid assistance, without any electrification, nothing. And as you've seen, it is faster than the Cayenne Turbo GT. Which one you like more or not is your opinion, because a lot of people obviously think the Porsche looks more attractive. Some people think this one looks more attractive. That's dependent on taste. But performance-wise, this one beat the Cayenne Turbo GT, which is the absolute king. The price, I've already mentioned it to you that this one here as spec 196,000 euros. But that is a lot of money. You will lose a lot of money as well, of course. But considering that you are getting the closest car to a Lamborghini Euros for nearly half the money Like, no, not half the money. Like Urus Performance was like 330 or 320, and this thing here is 195. To get it for over 100,000 euros less, actually sounds like a good deal. So I would say let's end this video with a last little launch control. Thank you so much for watching, people, and let's go. Oh, I struggled for traction again in the first gear. But did you hear those pops and bangs? Really, forget its competitors. This is the one. So people, I really hope you enjoyed this review of the Audi RsQ8 Performance. Listen to its pops and bangs. I really hope you enjoyed. Make sure to give this video a like and subscribe. And I hope I'll see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye.